away. Hello. Alright, good thing is my whole entire body can just cover the chat. Nice, nubba dub dub. Oh, the house changed. Ooh, pumpkins! Alright. Oh, this house is horrible. What? I hate it. Wow. Okay. 2 more hours remaining. Okay, I can wait. The plan for today is I was going to stream Hollow Cure, but Steam was being a little bit stupid for some reason. It won't actually do game capture, so I just kind of gave up. And then I used just regular window capture now. Oh, he would never come in. But now instead, what I'm gonna do is I see a root cookie running by. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to what was I gonna do? I'm gonna do the tank roll quest for Endwalker. And then once that's done, well, hopefully by that time this will be finished. This is the main reason why I got on, it's because there's only 2 hours remaining for this one. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Everything else looks fine. Okay, let's go. Hello. Oh, I see a fig running by. Hey you. Hey heathen. Hey you. Oh, where's the coffin? Let's see. Where's the coffin? God, we look like a cult. Just look like a fucking cult. And here we pray to our Lord Harshafant. That's right, you guys better get the coffin. I want the coffin. I want there to be a coffin here. Alright, now we go to... It's one of these things. No, that's Hildebrand. Not gonna lie, I don't remember where my quest was. To give voice, this is the one. Ah, there it is. Look at it, Tanya. not get down yet to Camp Tranquil. Goodbye, cult members. I shall see you again later. My character. This needs to stop right here. I don't know what's going on right here. Okay. Oh, never mind. About 3 quests into this role quest. I've done the healer quest. I've done the the melee quest. I've done phys ranged quest. So this and the magical ranged are the only ones that I have left. Can I still hear VC? Oh yeah, I can. If we are to convince people that they need not live in fear of Gleipnir, then my words alone may be insufficient. I do not comport myself as an imposing figure. I hate how they say figure. Blessed with martial prowess, to say the least. Okay, you on the other hand are renowned as a peerless warrior who has triumphed in countless trials. Simply looking on your features fills me with confidence that this crisis too shall pass. You put a little too much faith in me as a tank. I pray you stay by my side, that those we speak with might be joyed by your presence. Ah, together we go. Ikuzo. Seed seers are sitting pretty with their guards and finery. What do they care if a beastie is a beastie? Did he really just say that? Is running amok. They'll be fine. That's why they're doing nothing while it haunts us, or hunts us rather. We'd be fools to trust our lives to those who don't care a whit. Aye, past time we went south. At least in Ul'dah they don't pretend to look out for the common man. Wow. Damn. Elder Seeds here. I was just Baka. I promise you that we are sparing no effort in our hunt for Gleipnir. However, if we'll take time, and more may suffer before the beast is laid low. Oh, my controller just died. Let me just do it. Nevertheless, I ask that you place your faith in me, if only for a while longer. I love the 12 Svud and her people with all my heart, and I will not let our enemy torment us forever. I understand. Man's gotta give voice to his worries from time to time, eh? Nothing I want less than to abandon my home. I'll stick around for now. Yeah, you are just fucking... You got red-handed in 4K, little shit. Watching you, inflamed man. Watching you. A single scratch is enough to spell one's doom, they say. Nothing but to wait for death to come. How can we face a beast like that? Do not give in to despair. My boy Harshaphon said the same thing. Do not despair. Note that I shall do all in my power to see us through this crisis. Hold fast to hope and encourage others to do as well. I'll try, Elder Seedseer, I'll try. I know you've placed yourself at risk, leaving the safety of the city and coming here, and that means a lot to me and mine. I'll stay close to the whalers and pray news of your triumph reaches us soon. Thank you. I promise you that it will not be long. Next. I saw it! A gargantuan beast stalking the woods with horns the size of my leg! What's to stop it from coming here to fill its belly? Gleipnir will do no such thing, I swear. I shall see to it personally that the blasphemy does not come within a malm of this village. Keep heart, for brighter days lie ahead of us. Truly, Elder Seedseer? Elder Seedseer? Ah, perhaps I've let my imagination get the better of me. You are a beacon in these dark times. I pray you restore the peace soon. I shall, you can be certain. And then, where do these people live? There's no housing here. Except for this one hut. This one tiny hut. 2 huts? 3 huts? Okay, okay. Are we going for 4? No, there's 3 huts. They share 3 huts amongst themselves. Will that be all for now, Elder Seedseer? It will. I have done what I can to quell the unrest, but so long as Gleipnir lives... Something. I hiccuped, so I didn't see what they said. Sometimes simply lending an ear does wonders, as must be the case for the elementals, yes? Indeed, you are correct. Today was a welcome reminder of that truth, and an important step. Mayhaps I should visit these settlements more often. Doubtless some here think me as distant as the elementals, so rarely do they see me. Wow, these are going a little too fast. You have served me admirably as protectors thus far, for which I am grateful. Yet until we have found and laid Gleipnir low, I must continue to impose upon your goodwill. I just want to be Ardbert. 'Tis no imposition, Elder Seedseer. You saved me on the killing fields. Cartano, blah blah blah. Your life is your own to command, but I thank you for your words and your conviction, which fills me with confidence that the path we walk is true. Even if the path takes us far afield. Did I ever tell you that, when I was a young student, I would often steal into the woods with a dear friend of mine, much to the chagrin of our teacher? Deep down, I suspect there is still a part of me that yearns to wander where I should not. Bad. Bad seeds here. Bad. Very bad. Elder Seedseer, word from the border. We've got ourselves a right bloody mess by the sound of it. What has happened? Gasp. Per your earlier instructions, the whalers closed the roads to all travel while we scoured the wood for signs of Gleipnir, but now a group of locals are demanding to be let through into Thanalan. They're terrified by the sounds of it, screaming about the creeping death and God knows what else. Despair grips into their hearts. If it consumes them wholly, then we may have yet more blasphemies to contend with. Oh shoot, oh no. I pray you make your way to the border as quickly as you can. CC, hi. Hi, CC. CC, hi. Alright, just for... let's see... Log details, notification sounds. Boink. They're a chatty bunch tonight in FC chat. Time to tell these people to fuck off. Let us through, damn you. We're standing here while the creeping death nips at our heels. You're telling us to die. Yes, I am. Those rumors are false. The Elder Seedseer herself sent word that the creeping death is not responsible for the recent incidents. You mustn't surrender to panic. Return to your homes while we deal with the threat and pay no heed to baseless stories. Stories? Stories? I've seen the dead with my own eyes. Don't tell me what is and isn't true. It's kind of stupid. Hearken to me, my friends. I come before you now to assure you that the creeping death has not returned. Only those who have been wounded by Gleipnir are in danger, and so I beseech you to take shelter in your homes until the threat has passed. Ah! Gleipnir? The beast I saw in the wood? You saw him? Where? Not far from here. Those glistening horns, those terrible chains, reaching out to drag you down through the 7th hell. We ran and never looked back. And you didn't even think about telling anybody? No one marked, see? That means we're safe, right? But say, we weren't quite fast enough. What then? Its horns and claws are where the poison resides, and even a scratch would be cause of concern. Oh. There's an infected. Kill him! End his life. Even a little scratch. Yep. Then it's too late for me? Is that why my body feels like it's on fire? See, this is how zombie apocalypses happen. People get bit or scratched or whatever. They feel sick. They don't say anything. So they just sit there, wallowing in the infection, and then all of a sudden they turn. Oh. Do it again. It hurts. Help me. It's too late for you. For if we surrender to fear, the beast has already won. No, I don't want to die. Please. Well, fucking, what did the seats here just tell you? Don't do that shit. Dumb bitch. And look who has to clean up now. Ugh. Alright. Monkey boy, you are dead. Stupid. Oh yeah, look at that. There's two of you. Is there not that can be done for these poor fools? No, we just kill them. Let's go. Let's end their lives. Not by one thing I know. I know. We must lay them to rest, contain the threat. Here we go. Time to kill people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's end their lives. Come on! How about you? Alright! Oh, yeah. Oh! These feel like the zombie in battle. That would be very nice. No? You guys just gonna stand there? Yeah, sure, I'll handle it. That's fine. They are at peace. But that had not come to this. I am powerless. Oh, no, I was powerless to prevent it. Yeah, you were powerless to do anything too. Afterwards, what the fuck, man? Is that what's going to happen to us? Is there no hope? What you witnessed was the fate of those who fall to deepest despair. It feeds upon grief and anguish, and is more deadly than Gleitmer itself. Would you mind actually staying charged? That would be absolutely nice. Hold on. But as I swore to you that we shall defeat the blasphemy that haunts our homeland, so too do I swear that despair will not be the end of us. Keep the faith and look to the horizon, for brighter days will come. As you say, Elder Seetsier, as you say. Gleitmer is not here, and so you are free to return to your homes, but I urge you to take care on the path back. We will, Elder Seetsier. Is my FPS bad for you guys? I don't know what's going on. The storm has passed, but a darker tempest roils in the distance. So long as the specter of despair looms, the people will struggle to take any words of comfort to heart. We will see more tragedies like this. The elementals too cry out for a solution. The longer we struggle to resolve this crisis, the more innocent lives we put at risk. Raya O said we would need to return to the elementals for assistance, and I know that... Oh, she was right. And so I will seek audience with the Great One. However, there are preparations I must attend to first. I shall make the proper ablutions at the Lotus Stand. Please return to the Adder's Nest and await my summons. Alright. So, Grinanya. Grinanya. Maybe it's it's my model that's just making everything super slow. I say maybe, I'm pretty sure it is. Ah, yes. Sealing. Despite our best efforts, we have been unable to prevent further loss of life. I foresee even greater hardship ahead. As we press on, we mustn't forget the words of the Elder Seedseer. We must strive to remain undaunted in the face of despair. She is preparing for her communion with the Great One. When the time is right, she will call upon us both. Until then, my friends, stay strong. Ah, look, it's time. Situation has worsened since last we spoke. We spoke like 2 seconds ago. Gleipnir grows bolder in his attacks, and the conjurers are spread thin in their efforts to attend the victims. Moreover, we are no closer to finding a means to counteract the blasphemy's poison. With no choice but to wait until death claims them, some are overwhelmed by hopelessness, becoming mad beasts that lash out at their former countrymen. Such tragedies, all too easily beget further tragedy, as bereaved loved ones are in turn overcome and share in the same horrid fate. The people speak of those incidents as hushed whispers, afraid that at any moment a monster might appear within the midst. We must slay. If we could find a cure for the we must slay Gleipnir. Indeed, let us hope that the Elder Seedseer's efforts to enlist the aid of the elementals are successful, and that they united, we may at last cleanse the 12-wood of this evil once and for all. Urgent news, Kelly's. Gleipnir has ambushed a party of wood whalers and oh, oops. The Elder Seedseer bade us rendezvous with her at Soren Haven. We leave at once. Come, we must away, comrades. Although while I am doing this, I should probably... Yeah. Let's do our daily as we wait for these things. So... Dun, dun, dun. Battered arms or armor are strewn across the ground, but there is no other trace of man or blasphemy. Well, they're all dead. Oh! Oi, y'all! Oi, y'all! I see. I think I know what happened here, though I pray that I am wrong. There's no sign of the wood whalers save their arms and armor. Oh my god, I need to stop doing that. In the face of certain death, even the bravest among us can succumb to despair. Before the blaspheming poison took them, they transformed. Well. Gleipnir could not have gone far. He may be watching us even now. Cut the slow turn. Be on your guard. The air is thick with corruption. If the wood whalers succumb to a man, then we can expect a hard fight. Though I dread the knot of hurting our brave soldiers, we cannot allow the creatures they have become to roam free. You're right. Let us form 2 groups to more quickly track down and call the beasts. Once we have finished, we shall regroup under the boughs of the guardian tree. The boughs. The boughs. Bow. Alright. Well, one of them is here. Doody-doo, dee-dee. Doody-doo-doo, dee-dee-dee. A hostile creature! Hiya! Hey man, alright. You know what I want though? I kinda want to do Barbara stream and just farm it a little bit. It does need a little bit of farming. Just a bit of farming. Oh! Let's go. Hey. Alright, and then last one. Yeah, I think this new model might be making it a bit hard for my streams to load. So after doing these fights, I might actually switch to a different model. I'm gonna switch back to my older one. You have laid to rest the last of the turned whalers. Reunite with your companions. Hum 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 hum. It has been a while, tree. Our work is done then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now they are at peace and the guardian tree is safe. Let us take comfort in that. I but pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Well, let me just skip this cutscene. Come on. I don't have time for this. I'll just have to watch these cutscenes afterwards. Alright, while this is loading. Newsback. Alright, this should help the stream a bit. Okay. Bro. I like this dungeon a lot. Especially as a healer, it's very easy to heal. Die, 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 die. Come on, Mr. Tank, you can strafe. Man. Okay. Tank. Oh. Okay. Over here. You dumb sluts. You're gonna get hit over there. Really? I hate this group. My god, these guys can't read anything. Stupid ass fucking that healer does not know what the fuck they're doing. Ooh, do I have this? I do not have that. Read. Ew. He said pog. Oh. Why does he have that? Oh, they're annoying people who think they're funny. This guy has a level 82 weapon on in a 90 dungeon. And their friend, the healer who has no idea what they're doing, is going, oh, I don't know, I just worked here. Bro. You're not funny. You're not original. You're just annoying. Oh. I ran the wrong way because I wasn't paying attention. Eh. Might as well go outside. Is this Running Simulator 2022? We run, boys. Oh my gosh. Oh, my eyeball. Wow, after all that, he died. That was not amazing. Sometimes I hate this game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes I just really hate this game. Sometimes I just really hate this game. Oh my goodness. You know when people... Fine, never mind. Oh, they started. Oh no. Like, get in there. Oh. Just a minute. Let me load in. Cool. Oh, I forget that I'm not a ninja. That is not my, Boom. 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 I hate tanks who do that. You don't need to go that far. You really don't. You just need to be out of these fucking circles. This place. I just want this expert roulette to be over. These people suck. I don't know if I already have these. Yeah, I already have these. Bum, 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 bum. Oh wow, yeah, let me just grab all these aggros right here for you, buddy. I got you. No worries. I'll take them. Oh. Yeah, let me move. You know, the fucking melee. Let the melee be in the back. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, buddy. What? What? Meow. You motherfucker.
Protect me, my minion.
Hello, panels. Oh. Ah.
Taste through despair. Stubborn more.
Abima, look. I'm happy cat. Happy kitty cat. Never mind that I was seeding earlier. Happy kitty cat. Yum, yum. Oh, thank fuck, I can leave. You know what? You know what? You know what? Summoner, Summoner, you get the calm. You get the calm, Mr. Summoner, sir. Scared me about seething earlier. Fixing myself on this thing. You're about to see general settings. Honya! And go. Here we go. Gigantic me. Rawr. She's watching from the side. Okay. Well, time to go to the FC house and figure out what the fuck I missed. BC full, I swear to God. Why is my FPS in the game suffering so much? What's happening? Oh, is it because I'm so huge? I think it's because I'm huge. Okay, let's try this again. Meow! Meow! Meow? Meow. Commentator Kylie, so my tiny bot. There's no control. They keep asking about my controller hands, but I don't have my controller hands on. I need to. What the hell? Where is the book? Can. Where's the book? Oh my goodness. It's so dark, I cannot see shit. I'm blind. Oh, this is just empty. Well, I guess I'm going to an inn. Alright, back to the... by the front door. Not that book. Is it? Oh, well, I'm already here. Alright, let's see. Role quests. There we are. Where is Endwalker? Where is Endwalker? It goes this one. Oh. Alright, let's see what happened. No, not this one. Not that one? Oh, I guess because I haven't finished it yet. Ugh. Controller, not now! I have to finish the quest, and then I can go back and actually watch it. It's just stupid. Low Palico. Oh, where am I going? Oh. Yum. Hello. Allow me to thank you again for your assistance. The Elder Seedseer has been delivered into the care of Emsumion, and by the grace of the elementals will she make a full recovery. In fact, she has already regained consciousness, but is not yet allowed to receive visitors. We can but wait for now. Okay. Oh, no, what the hell? Constant. I could do nothing while the Elder Seedseer faced Gleipnir alone. I was to be her shield. That I stand before you while she lies abed is proof of my failure. She wouldn't have wanted you to throw your life away, or Kaniseno live still, and still she requires your protection. Yeah, I'll choose the second one. You have a second chance, man. Second chance. Your face. You truly are the hero of whom the bards sing, aren't you? You've suffered terrible trials, yet you still stand tall and resolute. This is like... That's like that one gif of the hero laughing and then straight face. I've spoken of it to few. Truth be told, it brings me shame to recall it. Well, I fought at Cartano, not as a soldier of the Eosian Alliance, but as a conscript in the Garlean Empire. Clad in armor and magic, another drop in a sea of pitiless metal. You grow numb to the violence and the killing out of necessity. It becomes routine, work to earn your next meal. But then the moon shattered, and the dragon emerged, and when the dust had settled, there was another body clinging to life amongst the fallen. I remember starting at the burning sun above, growing weaker, wondering if the heat or an Eorzean blade would finish the job. But it wasn't death that came, but salvation. I was delivered from my well-earned fate by the Elder Seedseer. She deigned to save a man who once bared steel against her people. Her kindness didn't end there. Once my wound had healed, she welcomed me with open arms. Never did she regard me with distrust, nor did she ever make me feel obliged to repay my debt. Wow. She fought not to take life, but to safeguard it. Through our friendship, I came to see the wisdom in that distinction and pledged my remaining years to her service. He's a good boy. It would have accomplished nothing to throw myself against Gleipnir in vain, and even if there was profit to be found in the sacrifice, she would not abide it. Your words serve to remind me of this. We will defeat the blasphemy, aye, but we will do so without forsaking that which we hold dear. This I swear. Bounce, bounce! Jump, jump! Down, down, down. Sir, may I... Sir, thank you. Kylise, the Elder Seedseer has grown strong enough to receive visitors. Come, we must go to Stillglade Fane at once. But before that, you see, I have no idea what happened to the Elder Seedseer apart from the fact that she fainted. free 5-minute paintings of your character now with a new, much faster waitlist system. Go to duties while you wait. Crystal Balmung. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. I kind of want to go. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go to Limsa Lominsa right now, and we are going to get a free 5-minute painting of our character. We are going to, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I could be doing something productive, but no, this is what I want to do. I would like to, world. Now I'd like to go to Balmung. Alright. And we're gonna go to, what is the waitlist system, I wonder? So we gotta look for a Popoto. Where's the Popoto artist? Just put in yell. Where are you, Popoto artist? A lot of Lalafels over here, but none of them the Popoto artist. I'm so curious. Okay, we're gonna go Twitch, TVs. Let's see. And well, oh, they're nearby. Oh, they're right here. There he is. How do I wait? Oh, right now she's doing this guy. How do we so how do I go on the wait list? Oh my god, Bob Ross responded! Bob Ross responded! I love it! Oh. We're just gonna do hop and do join. Ah! The queue is closed. Dang, it is a sad day. Oh, they're real. Oh, they have the Mackay brush. Nice. All right. That's cool. Alright. Well, that's good. I'm not gonna wait in line forever for it though. Especially right now when their queue is closed at the moment, so can't even get by painting right now. So with that said, we're going back home to mate us. Us, we will mate together. Oh my god, positioning Q17. What the heck? Why are there so many people moving right now? Here we go. Oh, okay. Alright. First, we go to Gridania. We're gonna do our thing, watch the cutscene, know what happened, and then we're gonna continue the quest. That's what we're doing. I wonder if I change my thing back to my old one now. Hold on. Let's do this, right? Just make sure. Oh. Just make sure I'm a big ass head. There you go. Should be a big ass head. I think this will. This is good. Just be a big head right here. Yep. Make my big head a little bit smaller. There we go. I think that'll be fine. Okay. And yeah, I think that should be good. Alright, first, not this way, this way. We're gonna go here. Watch the cutscene that we missed. Hello, Mr. Innkeep. I am quite hungry. I should probably eat. But I'll wait for another bit. Let's see. Roll quests. Meow. Gift undone. It's only one? Okay, cool. Here we go. Alright, let's try this again. Our work is done then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now they are at peace and the guardian tree is safe. Let us take comfort in that. I but pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Walk. Elder Seedseer, are you hurt? The Great One is filled with fear, an all-consuming fear unlike any I have ever felt. It spoke unto me, and its words were clarion, drive the evil away, drive the evil away. We can think of naught else, and so we will not receive the aid we seek, not until we can dispel the dread that claws at the forest's very heart. No, this is our last hope. We are not alone. Oh, look at our eyes. Yum! Oh, it's a behemoth. Chubby behemoth. Gigantic. Arrgh. There can be no mistake. This is the profane beast, the blasphemy that has mired the 12 foot in despair. Gleipnir. Stay back! What are you doing? You're a healer. It makes the guardian tree. We must stop it. The poison! You mustn't let it touch you! Bro, you really need to shave your beard. Such fearsome strength. You see my Lolliflow drowning. Oh, look at his belly! In accordance with our covenant, we Pajal have been blessed by the elementals. From the moment we are chosen, we are bound to act as mediators between man and nature. The most skilled among us are honored as Seedseers, and it is their duty to guide Gridania through times both poor and prosperous. I cannot say which of you will be found more worthy. In my estimation, you both have the potential to become Seedseers. Of that I become more certain of by the day. Is the other one the other guy? This is Esumion. Not Esumion, Kani-Sena for sure. Who's the other one? Where are you, little one? But I don't want to be a Seedseer. I never wanted to be a Pajal either. I never asked for any of this. Why can't I live a normal life like everyone else? How come I don't get to grow old? Why was I cursed with these ugly horns? I like them, and maybe we didn't choose to be born this way, but I don't think it makes us that different from everyone else. Oh, my butt. Ow. It's a rare gift, a blessing even, and if we can use it to help others, then we should. Don't give up on becoming a Seedseer, Kani. We'd all be worse for it. A blessing? I never thought of it that way. I suppose I just hated not having a choice, but maybe you're right. Although I knew it, that was the friend. Get something like all the more to tell you to fuck off, Fink. Oh, so that's what happened. Alright. trying to go to Still Glade Fane. I don't know why my OBS is struggling with this. Maybe hold on. I have a feeling it's because of this. So let's try game capture again. Game. Okay, maybe this will help, because oh, now it works. For some reason game capture wasn't working earlier, but now that it works, hopefully that'll help with the frame rate dropping. I'm assuming it's because of that. And I'm hoping that I'm right. I've never really had any problems with frame rates before, until I started not using game capture. Alright, conjure skill. I mean, so far it looks like I was correct, and I absolutely hate OBS. Here we go. What? Why? Are you lying to me? You're a liar! Why are you such a liar? Imagine lying. Imagine dragons. Alright. Oh, oh. Elder Seedseer, it fills my heart with joy to see you in a better health. I am gladdened by your presence as well, my friend. Unless you wonder, now that the conjurer has found no trace of the poison in my humors. Your humors? If you are ready, I would resume our search for Gleipnir. They may be up to task, but you are not. 'Tis one thing to engage in conversation, quite another to go gallivanting about the tools with hunting of blasphemy. I am aware you are a conjurer of surpassing skill, and would not presume to gainsay your judgment. But have my wounds not healed? Those visible to the naked eye, perhaps. I worry that the strain of your communion with the Great One has taken a toll on you in ways we may struggle to perceive. The Great One is a being of purest ether, and you were exposed to its unbridled despair, its raw terror. There may be consequences. I am aware of that, but Gleipnir must be stopped. Until the blasphemy is laid low, people will continue to die. How am I to carry out my duties cloistered here? How am I to deliver the forest and its people from this despair? 'Tis your duties that demand you remain. I understand your frustration, but if you were to fall in battle, if your guiding light you were to fade, then Rest, Kane. Rest and gather your strength so that when the time comes, you are fit to do what must be done. In the meantime, trust in your allies. He is older than you. You are right. That said, I see no reason I cannot join in planning our next step. As you said before, conversation is quite unlike gallivanting about on a hunt. I hate that word. Our encounter with Gleipnir has made it plain that we cannot hope to triumph over it as we were. Only with the Great One's power can we achieve victory. When the 7th Umbral Calamity was nigh, the Great One committed a portion of its boundless strength to extend a barrier over heaven and earth, the Ermin Hedge. Thus was the 12-foot spared the worst. If we could convince it to again lend us even a small measure of that power, we would not need fear that poison. Therefore, I believe we should pour our efforts into placating. What the hell? The quieting worked before. It may again. Ah, of course. You are inheritor of Atola's will. Raya and Aron praised the wisdom and bravery you displayed that day. Indeed, we were very nearly overrun by the creatures the Great One called to its defense, but this time is different. The Great One quakes with such fear that it cannot even bear to behold its enemy, let alone fight it. And so we must first find a way to dispel this fear that binds it, and reassure that together we can defeat Gleipnir. Only then will it hearken to our words. I think too that we must gain a greater understanding of what drives Gleipnir. It seems to bear resentment towards the elementals, the Great One in particular. Why? Aha! I have pondered this question myself. Lingering memories of the person Gleipnir once was may be responsible. Reports from Rats to Hans suggest this is likely the case in fact. If we could but ascertain the original identity of the blasphemy, but where are we even to begin our investigation? Let me help you really quick. Blah 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 blah. You were granted a vision of Gleipnir's past, and I was there? Then, that I may know who he is, or was. As do I, the boy who trained alongside Kanisena. Oh, so- whoa. After all these years, is that what has become of him? You mentioned him briefly before. Were you close? Who is he to you? Easura was Pajali like me, but we had never known his parents and devoted himself wholly to his studies. He embraced the role the forest had bestowed upon him, and truth be told, was a much better student than I ever was. A fair assessment. Despite your esteemed heritage, you never took to my lessons as well as he, ever dreaming of the outside world. Stealing off into the woods more times than I can count, I could not keep watch over you at all hours, not even if I tried. She was a troublemaker. The Elder Seedseer, a rebellious spirit? I can scarce imagine it. I resented being a Pajal. It was inconceivable to me that I could not live among the others, and I did not scruple to express my misgivings to Sumiyan at every opportunity. Easura was a pillar of constant support. It was thanks to his encouragement that I at last embraced my destiny and resolved to use my gifts for the greater good. We would become Seedseers together, I believed, until one fateful day when we were gathering herbs in the forest at Sumiyan's behest. We met a wanderer hailing from a distant land who told us his beloved was with child, and that he had traveled to Gridania to beseech the Great One for a painless birth. He asked us to guide him to the guardian tree. However, entry into such sacred places was not ours to permit, and there was something odd about his demeanor besides. With regret, I refused him. But Isora was loath to turn away a goodly stranger in need. He agreed to guide the man, despite my protestation. I ran to Esumian as fast as I could, and together we made haste to the guardian tree. We found the man motionless on the ground, having succumbed to the Great One's rage, and next to him was Isura, alive but unconscious. In time, he recovered and related the whole story. In truth, the man had been an adventurer, a seeker of wealth and glory, and as he had knelt to make false supplications, he lunged forward to tear a branch from the guardian tree. He was yet a child, and Isura had no inkling of the darkness that could dwell within men's hearts. He learned the lesson that day, but the price he paid for it was great indeed. The Great One stripped Isura of his horns, and with them the right to call himself a Pajal. I was forced to expel him from the fane. Hornless! Hornless! I never saw him again, nor heard a word of what he had become, though not for the lack of trying. Despite his hardships, did he remain in the 12's all this time, I wonder? He dreamed of naught else but becoming Seedseer, of a life in service to the people in the forest. He knew the weight of the responsibility and was eager to bear it. But he was deprived of that purpose by the very elementals he loved, and yet he did not lose that will to serve, I suspect, and instead resolved to watch over the 12's in his own way. I shudder to think what could have hastened his transformation into Gleipnir, as if his life was not harsh enough. In our final conversation, Isura confided in me that he would search for a means to calm the Great One's rage and earn an absolution. To that end, he said that he would seek the counsel of the Mughals. They have called the 12's home for far longer than we have, and so none are more like to have knowledge of its most hidden workings. That comes as no surprise. He would not give up so easily on his dream. Even if the Mughals know naught of Isura, they may be able to help us in other ways. Will you travel to the bramble patch in my stead, guys? I have faith they will accept you with their characteristic aplomb. Aplomb? Aplomb? I have no idea what that is. Aplomb? I do not like the word gallivanting, because Asian parents like to use the word gallivanting whenever you go out. They would always say, "You're always outside gallivanting." I don't know why they would use the word gallivanting, but they would. Gallivanting. To the bramble patch. information. Big shut up. Pretty sure I gallivanted less than you did. Gallivanting. Gallivanting. Why is that even a word? Gallivanting. No, hello. Pika. Pika? Huh. Quite a peculiar face you have, Cabal. Familiar too. You wouldn't be the self-same warrior who gave the legendary Mughals guard what for, would you? Kylie's, was it? Aha! It's an honor to meet you. Allow me to thank you personally for bringing the silliness to an end. Wakwapika's the name. What brings you to our neck of the 12's wood? Why? What a pleasant coincidence. We were just discussing how we ought to go about calming the elementals, Cabal. That blasphemy with the wrathful horns has got them on edge, and for good reason. I've had to ask my personal guard here to sleep with one eye open. In case you haven't noticed, the beast's corruption has been spreading throughout the woods. Needless to say, we've all got to stand up and put the 12th wood to rights. Ryo suggested that the Mughals contribute by scouring the forest for even the smallest signs of taint. Taint. Got to cleanse it before it gets out of hand, you know? Despite difficult and time-consuming work, but if it's in service to the forest, then you'll do it gladly, Cabal. Hey, I know you. You're the adventurer who gave me some of my finest scars. Could be coup of the Mughal guard. No hard feelings about the whole. Hail to the king, Cabal. Bit, I hope. Not going to call for a rematch either, in case you're worried about that. Ryo and the others cured us of our temper ring and afterwards sat us down for a stern lecture. Then we're calling upon good King Muggle the 12th for us. May he ever remain unsummoned in his royal grace and splendor. Indeed, and what better way to make up for past indiscretions than to serve the realm? Even now, our kin scour every elm of the 12's wood, and we would be remiss not to do our part. We would be overjoyed to have a hero such as you helping us as well, if you're willing. Something tells me you have a sharp eye for the taint you seek to cleanse. Can we count on you, Cabal? Your reputation for magnanimity is well deserved. Let's begin by moving to higher ground, that we may survey the area and locate in particularly nasty spots of blight. That is hard to do. Just drink some water. Lubricate the throat. What the fuck? You want me to talk to you while you're flying? Oh, you were able to make your way up here after all. I was worried you'd be stuck. Apologies for leaving you behind, but it's so easy to forget that your kind lacks wings, Cabal. Now then, where is it? Oh no, Cabal. Oh, you're so cute. There! To the south! Let us cleanse that festering taint at once. Okay. Shroom. Taint, you will be purged. I am Kylie's of the Blade. Arrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr Haha. Taint cleansed.
That was some fine work, Capol. I dare say it's even better shape than it was before. The others are doubtless flittering about, stamping out corruption wheresoever it rears its hideous head. If I were the Great One, I would be applaud our efforts. Well, insofar as such a being without hands can clap, I suppose.
What? Oh my god, he's huge.
How goes the taint cleansing, Cup-de-Cup?
I did what I could, but I swear as soon as I finish with one area, 2 more start manifesting a fresh taint. The forest's ability to heal itself is waning, and this thickness is spreading too fast for even a legion of moguls to manage, even if we don't come up with a better solution soon. Oh, if we don't.
The situation is more grave than we imagined, Capol. Oh, what do we do?
We should maintain our efforts to purify the forest regardless, but since there are so many of us, we must also help the forest to remember how to help itself.
What a smart one. A brilliant idea, I think. How do we go about doing that?
Well, I was just putting to that part, Kupo. I've got it! We performed the friending! The what?
The friending? What in the name of good King Magamog the 12th? May he shower us with loving compassion and Kupo nuts. It's that!
Truth be told, I couldn't remember the ancient rite's name, so I just made something up on the spot, Kupo. But let's just forget about that for now and move on to the stuff I do remember.
Okay.
It's an old ceremony, first performed when the nation of Gridania was but a spark of an idea of a random thought in its founders' heads. They knew that if they were to establish a home within the 12th, that they would first have to entreat the elementals for permission. So a mage in their company found and cleansed a few sources of foul ether, planting saplings in their place, and consecrated the soil with a prayer to show the forest the purity of their intentions. The elementals were so taken with his display that not only did they permit his people to settle within the forest, they also bestowed upon him their blessing as proof of their new covenant. Kupo?
Ah, I remember now. The Gridanians still honor the agreement to this day. For every tree that is cut down, a sapling is planted. So if we follow history's example, we can soothe the forest pain and also nourish it with new life.
That's right, Kupo.
Kupo!
Oh, but that I wasn't finished with the story. Remember the mage who planted those sacred saplings? He was none other than Joran, sire of Ihokpota, the very first Patrol. From that day forward, the elementals would bless the select few Hurries with horns, favoring them with their fellowship. The Patrol were exalted by all the people of the 12th, even we Milgos looked upon them with awe, and that's how it all began.
Something wrong, Kupo? You have a strange look on your face. How dreadful, Kupo! Well, what exactly are you saying?
Blippity bloop, blip blap, you're stupid, Kupo.
So the man you think may have become Gleipnir was a Patrol strip of his blessing, and the blasphemy kills with a poison that manifests symptoms to resemble those of the creeping death.
I feel
Manifestation of that despair.
that would explain the elementals unease, Kupo. We must redouble our efforts to plant saplings, or they might never speak to us again.
Indeed. Well, first things first, we must gather as many saplings as we can. Kylese, wait for us at the Adder's Nest and make ready for a long and back-breaking day.
Oh my god, we're gonna turn into botanists. Here we go. Let's go, Ikuzo. There's two people sitting over there. Oh. They're Lalafell. No, they're not Lalafells. Welcome back, Kylese. Do the Moogles have any insight into our problems? I like how for any and any of the others, I don't give them any special voices, but the Moogles, they need to have their own voices. A reenactment of the ceremony which laid the foundation of Gridania. A fitting plan given the gravity of the threat of our nation now faces. As ever, there is much work to be done before we can even begin. While the Moogles gather saplings, we shall continue to scour the 12th for the new beasts that must be purged. Let us pray that the elder Seedseer regains her strength quickly as well. For now, take a rest, my friend. 'Tis a rare indulgence these days, and one you've earned 1,000 times over. Gleipnir has not been since our last encounter. We just spoke 2 seconds ago. How many times do I have to tell you this? This brief respite may be our best chance to quell the Great One's terror. Alright.
Make way for the saplings, Cabal! We've had plenty of practice cultivating our garden, so selecting the most robust ones was a simple matter. That was the hardest work, so you can help us with the easy part. If you see a spot of corruption, cleanse the taint and plant the sapling in its place, Cabal. Do it enough times and the Great One is sure to understand that we're doing all we can to heal the forest, which ought to brighten its mood. We'll see to the East Shroud. You should have no trouble taking care of the rest, Cabal.
Okay. Your efforts are much appreciated. We will begin without further delay. I trust you will not object to my company. I dare say healing the forest is one task for which I am more qualified than most.
Elder Seedseer.
Oh, well, the wrong one. Elder Seedseer. I should like to think that I have been for some time. In any event, Esumi has finally grown tired of my objections and ceased his attempts to detain me further. Allow me to be one of the consecrate these saplings. 'Twould be an honor to offer words of thanks to the forest for its bounty.
Please do, Cabal. A prayer for the Elder Seedseer herself would surely hasten their growth from tiny sapling to towering tree.
Such is my hope. As Joran did for me, I shall approach the Great One in friendship, that it might see through the veil of fear that blinds it, and remember our covenant. Hum. Let us begin by cleansing all traces of corruption in the central shroud. To Green Tier, I sense that the flow of ether has become warped there.
Impressive, Cabal. Not even my keen eyes could spot corruption from such a distance.
It is one of many talents I owe to the elementals. Well then, shall we be on our way? Okay. But first... Meow.
Wow.
Ow. Hi, Zuzu. Huzzah! It is Prime. Alright, I have... Meet Me, Jackpot 30, and Rivalry. Rivalry, recreation. Let's do... I have it. Man's Best Friend this week, and then next week we'll do Teleport 3. Okay, cool.
We go to Vent Branch. Meadows!
Whoosh. I shall save you, princess. Your puny little arrows will not do a thing. In gratitude for your boundless blessings do I offer this gift. Damn, it's already so big, I thought it was a sapling. At last, the earth is cleansed. There is a settlement not far from here. We should tell them of the sapling, bid them watch over it, and keep it safe from harm. How would they remember which tree it was? Of course, Elder Seeds here. I shall relay your words forthwith. It will give the people a hope to know that they can aid in the restoration of the 12's Wood. Thank you. And now we must go. Oh god, that kind of got me dizzy a bit. Silent Arbor. There's something foul impedes the flow of ether. Let us hurry. Yes, ma'am. Easy. Should be to the south. No, quarry mill. Yep. Meow. Oh, it wasn't even that far. There it is. The taint. Beware, foul taint. I shall wax you clean. The injury has begun to heal, and our next destination lies to the north. Oh, that was a different face. Near Hermsdale, I believe. 'Tis faint, for we are far from the source. Nevertheless, I am certain it is there. Come. I have no clue where the heck Hurst's mill is. Ah, no wonder why. Oh, yes, I can see. I can definitely see. Yum yum. Meow. Watch, it's a person. 'Tis fortunate that the corruption here is faint. A simple prayer would suffice to cleanse the soil, after which we may plant the sapling. I sense no other disruptions in the etheric flow, which leads me to believe that the Mughals have already seen to the remainder. Indeed, the 12 sighs with a contentment I have not felt in a long while. But will it serve to placate the Great One, I cannot say, not until we visit the Guardian Tree. A botanist. Excuse me, but you're the Elder Seeds here, aren't you? What brings you all the way to our village? Look at that guy's face. I hate it.
Corruption that had upset the balance of ether, but that we have since cleansed with prayer and saplings. Thus has the 12th reclaimed a measure of peace.
You've been planting trees? Uh-oh, she's not happy with that.
We have. The elementals have suffered much of late, and with these offerings we endeavor to raise their spirits. Elder Seatsier, I've got to protest. What of your people's spirits? We who dread every step we must take out of our doors. That terrible monster is still out there, preying upon innocent folk without rhyme or reason, and it doesn't strike us dead where we stand. Its poison will finish the job. I know that you are afraid, that you and yours suffer still. However, it is under the auspices of the elementals that we may call the 12 home, and they too cry out for deliverance. Even the Great One quakes with fear for the blasphemy's continued existence. To ignore their plight is to invite greater tragedy for us all. Rest assured, however, that I have not forgotten the needs of the people. We bring comfort to the elementals and renew our sacred ties that we might enlist the aid of the Great One in combating Gleipnir and the suffocating despair it spreads. And so I pray you to continue to put your faith in our guardians and in me. Would that we could, Elder Seeds here, but we've been dealing with death and sickness since before Gleipnir's coming. They say the creeping death's nothing to fear these days, but we may know better. One of ours caught it not long ago. We gave her the cure, had plenty on hand, and for a while thought it would be alright. But by the time we realized it hadn't done a damn thing, it was too late to call for a conjurer. It was a sad day for all of us when she passed, but none more so than her poor husband, Supin. He was beside himself with grief, and who could blame him? And then came Gleipnir to compound our woes. Supin? It cannot be. Do you speak of Irsura Supin? Isira? No, Supin was an odd one, but no one mistaken for a Pajal. Supin wasn't even his real name. That'd be Elengia, but his wife was fond of calling him Supin for some reason, and it caught on with the rest of us. I see. And what did Elengia look like? Well, I'd say he'd seen no more than 30 summers. Kept to himself, came and went with nary words at times, and though after he met his beloved he became more of a fixture, friendly even. His wife was a sickly lass, but she had spirit. But spirit's not enough to beat the creeping death. Pity we couldn't do anything for her. He had finally made a new life for himself here. Thank you for recounting Elengia's story. Sad though it was, it has helped me to better understand how much you all have suffered. I promise that you will have cause to celebration soon. Until then, I implore you again to place your faith in the elementals and in me. Together we shall overcome this crisis. Despite what he said, I am certain this Elengia was Esra Supin. To think that he was living so close by for all those years, searching for a new purpose and finding true love, only to be robbed of that fulfillment too. Were he still a Pajal, empowered by the elementals, could he have saved her? He wouldn't have dwelt on the question, night after sleepless night. I know I would have. Mayhap in the end he came to blame the elementals for his helplessness, for her death, and in despair was consumed. Aye, the animosity would linger, endure, and in vengeance would Gleipnir find its final purpose. We have done all we can to show the Great One the purity of our intent. Let us hope that we will blah blah blah. Alright. We will finish this quest, and then I think that'll be it for tonight. Oh, hold on.
wrong person. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Our supplications cannot have escaped the Great One's notice. May it be enough to receive an audience. Okay, right now. Can't watch anything right now. Oh. All feeling. Passing corruption, refreshed, renewed green, flesh restored. Child of child, covenant honored, friend, friendship, peace. The fuck? We beseech your help. Oh wow. Man, it would be nice if this guy would just speak in a regular manner. Will you tell him? Oh. Oh, it's this song. And so our people have come to return the favor. If our plea alone is not convincing enough, then we will raise our voices in support. We couldn't let them make the journey without protection. That, and we couldn't let them put us to shame. We too have come to stand with the elder seats here and beseech the Great One for aid. We all want the same thing, don't we? Peace restored to the forest, so please, share what you can, however little. Do not forsake us, do not forsake her. Can a covenant's child walks with man, with elemental, keeper of ancient faith, unbroken. Cannot, will not break faith to man, render up flesh. Then you agree to help us? Do you? Do you, punk? Flesh, branches take and join to oldest to elders, renew bond as one stir. Raise up to heavens, covenant symbol, our staff, all join, all bloom, all peace. So heavy that at times I scarce remember to breathe. For days and nights I worried that I would be found wanting. By your faith and trust has the path forward been revealed to us. You came hither, united in purpose, and bared your hearts before the Great One. I, nay, Gridania, is forever in your debt.
little saplings. Cold, cruel, and heartless.
May I rely on you all once more. I bid you take these branches to every corner of the 12 wood and join them in the eldest trees, that we might finally win free of this despair. Shall be done, Elder Seetsier. We swear it. Yeah, get to work, bitches. Once the trees have been bound together in spirit, I shall carry out the Great One's final instruction and cast its glancing power all across the 12 wood. Yet I must remind you, my friends, that the Gleipnir still stalks the forest. It will not remain idle. It will attempt to stop us. Go with hope in your hearts, but do not lose sight of the danger. Ah, how very kind of them. I admit, for a moment I thought it wouldn't work, but the Elder Seetsier moved not only the hearts of the people, but that of the forest itself. Okay, I think we have one final quest to do, so we might as well do it. Her final task appears to be a bit more complicated than the Great One made it sound, and so she must scour the ancient texts before the time comes and consult with the Seetsier Council to make sure all goes according to plan. It's just as well. We still need to wait until the others have joined the Great One's branches to the many ancient trees scattered throughout the 12's wood. And of course, there is the matter of Gleipnir. He will not go peacefully as we work to hasten his demise. When he comes, we must be ready. Oh. Oh. Shut up, Fig. Yep, this is the last one. Impeccable timing as always, Kylise. Yep, I assure you I've been standing here for the last 2 minutes talking to you about the last quest. But moments ago, the Elder Seetsier sent word to go and fetch you. Oh, my nose. She's already on her way, and we'll explain everything herself when she arrives. Alright. The children of the 12's wood, both Moogle and man alike, have sallied forth, branches in hand, to the far reaches of the forest. Soon their task shall be completed. Sallied. Though the shadow of death yet looms large, they do not allow despair into their hearts. They hold fast to their faith in a brighter future. We shall see their hope rewarded, and by the grace of the elementals, consign these grim days to memory. We need only succeed in summoning the ermine hedge. You may recall that the Great One's words were muddled and esoteric. I believe it was an instruction to carry out this esoteric ceremony in order to expunge the corruption befouling the forest, and that the once tainted earth may begin to mend. For you see, when the ermine hedge was formed, it was to protect the 12's from threats without. The Great One acted as a guardian, embracing the woods to shield them as a father would his child. On this occasion, however, we will call upon it to nourish and revitalize as a mother nurses her child to make them strong against sickness, and channeling the power of the elementals in this way, we can stem the spread of Gleipnir's poison and the scars of his passing will finally heal. At least, that was what the Great One intended to say, I believe. The Seetsier Council agrees with my interpretation and has permitted me to perform the ceremony. There's a council of you lot? I have in my possession a single branch, the final one to be attached to the eldest tree of the 12's wood. For all that you have done to aid us thus far, I ask you accept this honor. Who better to set the final stone in this new foundation for everlasting peace? You who have sacrificed so much for the sake of others. If we had even a sliver of your courage, we could move mountains. Where's the branch?
Leave it to me.
Thank you, my friend. We will find the tree of which I spoke in front of the Leather Workers Guild. Let us depart. Oh, what? What are the choices?
I was expecting to go out.
Meow. Instead of taking a teleport, we're just gonna walk there like noobs. Oh. That's a good thing too. Oh, it's this one. Wow, it's huge. Look to the boughs above, and you will see a spot where the bark has been discolored by age and the elements. There you must have fixed it. You want me to climb this fucking tree? Okay. You ascend the ancient— Oh, I thought they were actually gonna show it. That would have been cool. Look at me, I'm a tree climber! You are quite the climber, and with that, all preparations are now complete. Let us return to the guardian tree, and with the aid of the Great One, deliver salvation to the whole of the 12th. Call me Monkey Kylese. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah! Where are we going? Tibet French. Ooh, ah. Away we go. Alright, here we go. Final battle. If it is truly Isira's lingering resentment for the elementals that drive the blasphemy, then it will surely come. For the sake of the man he was, I must try to appeal to his reason. But should I fail, then we will have no recourse but to fight. Regardless, this day we shall bid farewell to Gleipnir. Hey, Kazal! Ow. Through the branches of the guardian tree, the 12th has become as one. In summoning the ermine hedge, every elm of these sacred lands will be imbued with the Great One's nourishing ether. The forest will be empowered to heal itself, to break free of Gleipnir's despair. The ceremony is complex and delicate, and I must maintain focus. I trust you will do what is necessary to see that I am not interrupted. I got you, girl. Hushwa! Arar. Gleipnir comes! Defend Elder Sidsaya! Girl, go do your ceremony. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, hey! Mano y mano, son. Are the elementals so deserving of your scorn? Do you hate me too for my horns? I knew a boy once, a boy who called them gifts, symbol of the blessing he resolved to share with the world. Yet the beast before me now brings naught but misery and death, marks its victim with chains to bind and condemn, to share in its suffering. I was not there for you then, but I am here for you now, to unmake what you have become. I shall begin the ceremony. Stand fast and remember what we fight for. Holy shit, is she doing the fucking summoner dance? Is she doing the unit dance? She's performing the sending. Oh, whoops. Ikaza! Oh, whoops. Oh. Yes, suck. Don't worry. I shall take this away.
Anya! Ah!
Oh, I went to G-pose. No, stop. Hey, man. Hiya. Oh, wait, wrong one. Hiya. Yo, Mr. Keeper, I swear to God. Hiya. Hiya. Nice, whatever. Hiya. 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 I'll take him, I'll take him. I'll take him. Hi, hi. Oh, you're showering us with poison. I actually have no clue what my gunbreaker rotation is, like, at all. But oh, I just kind of stood there. Whoops. Scream and shout. Hey! Watch out. I'm streaming the roll quest. Ah! They said when. Hiya. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hi. Hiya. Hiya. Nope, YouTube. Coogie's asking me a bunch of questions. Hiya. Hiya. What the fuck? Oh no! Oh. What? What? Oh. Oh. Oi. Bro, you're like dying over there. Cleanse the corruption from our home. Oh, jeez. Am I supposed to touch it? Oh, that was the, that was, what's her face's, staff. Ah!
By the light of the crystal.
Look at her. Hey! I only have 3 people doing this fucking fight. I shall be up front. Aye. Earthshaker. Oh, a different kind of Earthshaker. Aye, comrade.
I shall ease your hurts.
I shall ease your hurts. Oh, it's multiple. My bad, yo. My bad. Lethal poison. No? Owie. Another one. Lethal poison. I am with you, Kani-sena.
Be gone with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
God's will be done.
Yeah. God, he won't stop with the lethal poison. Stop it! I think I'm actually supposed to do this. Hey! Washoy! Through sacred soil and azure skies, may your compassion flow and swell to banish the darkness. Aw, I love this one. She is doing the summoner dance! See? That's the sending dance! Receding terror, blissful quiet. Blessing, covenant preserved, now and always, child of child. Honor and gratitude unending. Aw. For me as well, honor and gratitude unending. We could not have overcome the blasphemy without your aid. In your everlasting grace, I pray you continue to guide we children of the forest. In your boundless mercy, I pray you forgive the lost and forsaken who's come to despair. But it's nighttime. To you, my dear Ursura, I promise I shall never forget your words of wisdom. Ours is indeed a gift and a blessing, and a duty to our people I will uphold. Until my final breath, this I swear. Thank you, Kylise. The great cleansing could not have succeeded without you. The blight has been purged, and the blasphemous feast, which bore it laid low. The sacred wood that once held its breath in fear now breathes a long sigh of relief. I must return to Gridania and my regular duties as Elder Seed Seer. But I should be glad if you could call upon me there. That is, if I may impose upon you one final time.
Again?
Thank you. I promise not to detain you at length. Let us meet again at the Lotus Stand. Yes, ma'am. The Lotus Stand. Good to know that all you have to do is do the summoner sending in order to get the power of our lovely great one.
Hello?
The Great One's ether flows all throughout the Twelveswood, purging the last vestiges of Gleipnir's poison. The surviving wounded are no longer in danger and have begun to recover at long last. Oh, look at that old man.
Goodbye.
We have much cause to rejoice, in no small part because of you, my friend. On behalf of Gridania and myself, allow me to thank you yet again for your tireless efforts in bringing Gleipnir to heal. You went above and beyond the call of duty for the sake of our people and their homeland. You were inspiring to behold, and not for the first time, I must say. Forgive me, Elder Seedseer, but with this crisis behind us, I would suggest a new course of action. Oh, and what would that be? Rest. In all our time together, I have never seen you so hard-pressed. Surely you are weary and could benefit from a brief respite. A brief respite, not a brief of. I appreciate your concern, my friend, but I cannot. Will not. One day perhaps, but not this day. But Elder Seedseer. Recent events have given me cause to reflect upon my past, upon lessons that I once thought I had taken to heart. When I did not yet understand the duty with which I had been entrusted, when these horns of mine were but chains binding me to a destiny I did not choose. 'Twas Aesura who taught me to appreciate the gift I had been given. Had he not been there to help me keep to the proper path, where would my errant feet have taken me instead? He was perhaps the first, but he would not be the last. My brother and sister and countless other kind souls, through their words and their support, have also helped me to continue to find a way forward, even when I thought there was none. It is by opening our hearts to one another that we, in turn, open new paths, that we can conceive of greater opportunities and brighter futures. All who live within Gridania are deserving of these gifts, and so I must always be there for them, that together we may journey in safety through darkest night. I'm gonna do this. Suzu. It is not without its appeal. I recall fondly the few occasions I have traveled beyond. Our time together in the churning mist left a lasting impression. If ever there came a time when I need no longer serve as Elder Seedseer, I should like very much to accompany you on another adventure.
Bump bump.
Regardless of what the future has in store, my present course is clear. So long as we Pod shall serve as a bridge between man and the elemental, Gridania can weather any storm. Oh. And so I will continue to walk hand in hand with my people and my patrons along a path that we discover together. What? Well, time to go back and talk to my guy in rods. Oh, what the hell? Though the blasphemy is no more, there are still administrative matters to resolve. If it is not too much to ask, could you bring word of these recent events to our delegate in Rods at Han? CC. It has been an honor and a pleasure, my friend. May the elementals watch over and keep you. To Rods! Ha alabali. Oh, where are we going? Here we go. I don't know why I hovered over that for so long. Okay, here we go.
Hello there.
Welcome back, I pray you have brought glad tidings. Leap near slain, you brought joy to me on an otherwise uneventful day. Of course, I had complete faith in your success, but had begun to worry ever so slightly when you did not return as quickly as I anticipated. Okay, it's only been a few days. I shall report your success to the envoys at once. If we have further need of you, I pray you will answer our call. Hey! You can now dye the job-specific gear for level 90 tanks. And with that, only one task left. But for another time. Thank you everyone for joining me. See you again. You know, when I see you again. Oh, freak! I forgot to tweet this one out too. Oh well, whatever.